Hi. So this is going to be an impromptu live, and I do have quite a few decks to show you. If anybody gets here, please let me know if you can hear me, first of all, just because I'm connected to my microphone and I'm not sure if I'm heard. So if anybody gets here, please, please, please let me know if you can hear me, see me, or right. Actually, I'm going to change my hair because I'm hot. And hi, who's here? Can you just guys tell me if you can hear me and if you can see me? I can see two people are there, but I'm not sure if you can guys hear me and see me. Anyway, in today's live, I have decks. I have many decks, and I have decks that I swapped for. I have decks that I got for a review, and I have decks. I think one deck that I bought. So oh, you can hear me and see me. Thank you so much. Thank you. So I'm going to go off. But before I start, before I go into the decks, I don't know who is here, if you guys have been following me before or not, but I got really excited about press-on nails. So these are new press-on nails. I just put them on specifically for you. I just felt like dressing up a little bit, just putting on something stupid in these crazy times. And I wanted to show you some other purchases that I made. These are like, reusable press-on nails that you can add to your nails, obviously. And these are a little bit kitschy. I mean, a little bit of, or a lot. Well, let's just call it big kitsch, right? I don't know where I'm going to wear them. I thought of my New Year's Eve photo or something, but these are pretty cool. I am enjoying these ones. They are nice. Are there any fans of press-on nails in here? You know what press-on nails are, right? You have those little kind of gel stickers and you can put them on your nails and then you can change your nails anytime you want. So I had these like mushroomy ones, but I already lost one, unfortunately. Oh, these ones are pretty cool too. So these ones are like shiny kind of, and they have this little balls. So I tend to like pick on my nails and on my like skin around the nails. When I have those balls on, I notice that I actually play with the little balls. I don't know how that sounds. Okay. I play with those little things on the nails rather than picking on my skin. So just a little tip if anybody does the nails. And these ones are just like sweet, cute little tips that, if you like purple. And then the last ones, I just got these very, very cheap regular ones. But they look pretty cool on the nails. They look like your nails were done. So how are you guys doing? And where are you from? I'm curious. I'm in Europe, presently in Poland. So yeah, that's where I am. I'm not in the US. How are you guys doing if you are in the US? But I think US is waking up, or you guys having a morning there anyway. So the decks. I'm going to show you first the review decks that I received from Rockpool Publishing. These decks are coming up. I'm not sure if they're available right now. They might be. I have 3 of them, and then one that I received a little bit earlier. Oh, you're in New York? Must be very cold. Didn't you guys just get this blizzard thing? We used to have that huge snow, and like the winter was really, really full on in Poland this year. But you guys are having it all like right now. I have some friends in New York and they wrote me it was like so much snow there. How are you doing? Well, obviously you're alive, so that's good. That's good. But yeah, let me know. A lot of snow. Yeah. We just had like the last 2 days, everything melted here. We had a lot of snow this winter too, but it's gone now. So yeah, I hope you guys doing, you're warm. It's very strange when you don't usually get so much, right? Because in Poland we kind of used to those cold winters, even though recent winters weren't very cold. But this winter we had a lot of snow, a lot of low temperature, like below -20. It was like crazy. Celsius, I'm talking Celsius. So yeah, I understand all the New Yorkers right now. I know how it feels, and I hope you guys doing okay. So some of you may know that I'm reviewing for Rockpool Publishing, which means not that I review all the decks they send me. They still ask us what we want. So these decks I chose because I thought they might be cool, okay? And I have received them a couple of days ago, so I'm just going to show them because they preview copies. Some of them are available, some of them are not. So the first one that they sent, it's Rising Rani Oracle. And this is by Herkani and Vic Kind. This is like a Indian inspired deck, I think, Indian culture. And I thought it's amazing in the colors. So these are the bags. I love it, kind of like sari-like bags. And they have this purple edging. So Rockpool goes for quite awesome colored edging these days. It's the usual amount of cards, which usually for Rockpool is 36. And they like usual Rockpool Oracle size, which is kind of, if this is the regular tarot deck, this is the Oracle card. So it's not too big, not too small, quite flexible, pretty good. I like Rockpool Publishing, just the quality of it. So this one is not very shiny, as you can see. It has a little bit of protection, but not too shiny. It's matte, I'd say. And I chose it because I thought that the colors are quite amazing. As with India, if you've ever been to India, it's just so colorful, and this deck has that too. And it feels quite bold and quite brave. So if anybody likes this type of artwork and color scheme, you might enjoy this deck. And you recognize certain symbols, but it also has some modern imagery. But yeah, the colors are quite bold. So you may know that this year I've been very much into color. And I think this deck just like came in as, a reminder of all the colorful. It's pretty cool. So Rising Rani Oracle deck by Rockpool. I'm going to do probably a proper review at some point so you can guys see all the cards. But tonight I just felt like going live. I wanted to hang out a little bit, and as usual, never advertised it anywhere, but this is Rising Rani Oracle. Fierce, divine, and unstoppable. All right, so this is one deck from the upcoming Rockpool decks. Another one is this Friendship Oracle, and this one is like really cool. It has beautiful artwork. Helena Elias is the creator and artist in this deck. And again, it comes with this like turquoisey edging. These are the bags. It feels like it has like a kind of bluish sheen on it. And this one doesn't have any borders. It's beautiful, this one. It really has like quite incredible artwork. So if you like cats, let me know which one you like and if any. I think they are going to be available very soon, or maybe they already are, because they said they were a bit late with the preview copies. Reason, season, lifetime. Each friendship has a natural path. I love the artwork. It's beautiful. So some images are maybe as usual, better than others, but it's quite feminine, I'd say. I don't see too many guys reaching out for this one, unless, who knows, these days, I don't know. But yeah, this Ophelia like still pond, it's gorgeous. It says, who stares back at you from the water's edge? Reconnect. And funny enough, usually, in these types of oracles, there's a lot of younger faces. But this one also has some older faces, which these days, to me, it's just, oh, hey, Donna. Yeah, I just got on. I felt like showing off my new press-on nails. So welcome. And I will be just showing off some of the decks that I swapped, that I got for reviews, and some that I purchased too. There's a judgment card. So where are the older faces that I was talking about? Well, these ones are kind of my age, but there's also older ones. There's children, so all type of kind of teenagers, all type of faces. Oh, these are the older ladies. Be present. And it says, being fully here and now is a gift. It's kind of a cute deck, and cute in a sense, like it's not silly. In the beginning, I thought, oh, maybe it's just too pretty, because I'm usually going for a bit more raw artwork, but actually it's really beautiful and flowy. But yeah, very feminine. So I think it's mostly geared towards women or people who identify as women. So friendship oracle. Does anybody have this? Is this available yet? I'm not sure, but yeah, as I said, Rockpool sends me usually the preview copies, but until they get here from Australia, sometimes it takes weeks. So I never know if the decks are already available or not yet. So we had this Rising Rani and Friendship Oracle, and then the other two from Rockpool. One is this Venus Rising by Oti Harma. That's she's quite famous artist, I think. Look at this edging. This is not only does it has like a rainbow sheen, but it also has like a glittery edge. I don't think I've seen one like this yet. So yeah, they all the same size, and they all have 36 cards. So Venus Rising, which is kind of interesting, because I don't know if you guys know, but I opened a Patreon, and I was excited when this deck arrived, because on the Patreon, my main reason for opening it, because I wanted to follow Venus cycle. And because I'm me, I get bored very quickly. So I thought, why don't I open a Patreon so that I can share and be more intentional and directional and actually do it. If other people join me and they also want to do it, then I will be held accountable and I actually will do it. So I did open a Patreon. If you want to check it out, this month is like mostly for free. Some posts got flagged, so I had to change them to paid. Oh, okay. US friendship deck is not available until May. All right. Yeah, I don't know. They, Rockpool is in Australia, so they probably having these different countries. And now you with the tariffs, you guys blizzarded from one end to the other. So yeah, you will see how that goes. But that might be also a reason why some stuff might be later if it's not actually published in the US. But yeah, so on this Patreon, I'm going to follow the Venus cycle. So if you like astrology, I'm going to do essential oils. There's quite a few, I think 10 posts already on my Patreon, some written, some videos, and it's going to be sound healing, it's going to be essential oils. We are going to follow the Venus cycle as she moves from the underworld up, and she meets with the moon every month, or moonth. And the next meeting is at the sacral chakra, so we also play with color, with chakras. There will be on one of the middle tier, there will be live Zoom calls every month and free classes. So yeah, go check it out. Oh, no tariffs anymore. No shit. Really? I didn't know. I don't really follow much of, like a day-to-day news. Of course, I know what's going on, but I didn't know that. So like tariffs gone, like gone? Oh, I've got to check it out. So anyway, that's kind of interesting news. So really? You know that from Poland, I couldn't post to the US since like last year at some point. They just stopped. I couldn't send, like I wanted to send a friend of mine some essential oils and like a little parcel, and I just couldn't send it. So this is the Venus rising as this type of flowing, voluptuous artwork. I don't know how you would call it. And it has just a little, like a phrase on top of the card or on different places really, and the numbers are in the Venus sigil. So I just thought it was cool that, like, I did open this Patreon about Venus, mostly a cycle that I wanted to follow, and they put out that Venus rising oracle. So this is like rewrite the rules, choose love. So I guess, like with artwork, some people will find it amazing and beautiful. Some people like whatever. Donna wrote, according to our constitution, only Congress can impose taxes or tariffs, not president. Okay. Interesting. Oh. So like they gone? Like just gone? Because in our post office, they were so pissed off because there was such a mess, like parcels were returned back, or, like people couldn't get stuff. So interesting. I have to check that out. Thanks for letting me know. I love this one. What is this? Oh, know your boundaries. Okay. Honor the masculine. Dream big. Yeah, exactly. If you like this type of art, I think this deck is pretty cool. It reminds me a little bit, like especially this type of art. I'm pretty sure maybe she drew some artwork for the Mary Oracle, didn't she? Maybe no. Oh no, there was okay. Sila Sophia McLeod. Oh no, there was a different one. But some of them were just like a little bit similar in how they looked. So yeah, this is the Venus rising oracle with like, and here you also have this like shiny colors, like the edges of the deck, which I haven't seen edges like this yet. It's pretty cool. A rainbow and glitter. So that's Venus rising oracle from Rockpool. They are coming up with quite cool decks very often in any way. For mass-produced decks, I think they're doing really cool. So yeah, Venus rising, friendship, and rising Rani, just for the people who are coming up right now. Hi everyone, and I'm just sharing some of my swap decks, review decks that I received, oh, there's one more from Rockpool. This one I received a little bit earlier. I think this one is already available. It's called Cosmic Zodiac Oracle. And I noticed that this one freaked a lot of people out because of those like white eyes. I kind of like it because it's like, yeah, it is a bit like maybe off-putting, but I like it. It's unusual and it's quite striking actually. So I sometimes use it in my astrology readings when I read for clients, depending on the client, when I see that they can, handle it. But I think it kind of depicts certain archetypes really well. For example, well, Cancer is quite interesting because we always think of Cancerians as this like softest mothers, but let's not forget that Cancer is cardinal water. It's the initiator. It's like a water that really likes to flow and get things, and it's curious and it wants to start things, and then it maybe goes 2 steps backwards, and it's not so, always so light and sweet. So if there are any Cancers here, let me know if you like this depiction, minus the eyes. But look at Mars. Ain't he hot? And Pluto is pretty cool too. Where is he? Well, would be me in tropical Sagittarius. Okay. Mercury is not I don't know. It looks a little bit like serial killer. Oh, you a Cancer Scorpio rising. Oh yeah, for you it's like you have the best of the both worlds. Mercury looks a little bit off to me. Capricorn is pretty sweet. And I like it because I think of Capricorn as a feminine sign, even though, we kind of tend to always business related, but Capricorn is a yin sign. It comes after Sagittarius, which is a yang, and then Capricorn is the feminine energy. Sirius is pretty cool too. So they have like signs, the planets, and a couple of different ones like spirit or gravity, for example. They have also 4 elements. That's Saturn. Interesting. What else? Leo. Uranus, it's pretty cool. Venus. Retrograde. We are coming towards Mercury retrograde on 26th of February. Mercury goes retrograde, weightless. It's pretty sweet. Neptune. Hello, I'm Neptune. Oh, Pluto. That's what I wanted to show you. It's like hell. And Pisces, the dreamer. So I don't know. Yeah, it's pretty cool. A little bit weird, I agree, but I like it. So this is the Cosmic Zodiac Oracle by Rockpool. I think this one may be available already. All right, we've finished with Rockpool. So now up to swaps. So I know that a lot of people are on low buy, low everything, and I highly respect that, but it ain't me. I mostly had a low buy, no buy. I not even no interest. For me was like 2025. I didn't have too much interest in getting many decks. I got a few decks last year. I didn't bang on it. I didn't do any low buy or nothing. I just go with the flow of how I feel, right? So mostly I didn't really purchase many decks, got many decks, wanted many decks until my birthday, and then everything changed. And I wanted all the packing decks. I wanted everything, and I wanted to not even sell my decks. I wanted to swap my decks, so I just get this addictive feeling of receiving a new deck, right? So what I got from a swap, I think I showed a couple of swap decks in a previous video, but I show you what I got, which I haven't shown you yet. So I received from a swap this Universal Mind Oracle, but it was done by somebody. It was sold on the Make Playing Cards, because this deck is unavailable now, and it came with all these like extra cards. I'm not even sure if it's available anymore on Make Playing Cards, but it used to be available for a while. Somebody just did it for themselves, and of course people wanted a copy as well. So the lady I swapped with had it, and she was willing to swap. So it's mostly, I can't remember now how closely it resembles the original, because I've never had an original, but it's one of those kind of like photographic, futuristic, a little bit like earthy also, depending, like looking oracle. I like a lot of images from this deck. Some of them are not great quality, like this one, like some of them just feel quite like burned out or like overexposed. Especially like this is cute too. I mean, I like the mood and the vibe that they're not very sharp, you know, the images. They feel so. I don't know if this is because the images were copied or what was going on with it. But there's one image in particular that I am not. It's pretty cool. Well, this one is pretty bad in being overly exposed. And then there is one that you really just can't see anything, like layers. It's just so white, but okay. But there's one more, I think that's even worse. Oh, this one, naked. Like you can barely see anything. So I don't know if somebody did it because make playing cards and everybody recently, I'm like, I got flagged on Patreon by showing, I can't even say it probably on YouTube because they flagged me, by showing female body parts on sculptures. Nothing like, you know, images or something. But I think everybody's scared of books these days. Like, what is going on? It's 21st century. I feel like we went back beyond Middle Ages. I don't know what's going on. It's really crazy. So this was the Universal Mind Oracle. Let me know how you find all of this, like don't say this, don't say that, cancel culture. It's like so annoying to me. And then another 2 decks that I got from a swap. One is this Tarot Astrologic. And again, there's a couple of different versions of this. This one comes from Make Playing Cards as well. And this is an astrology deck. And it's basically a decan deck. So each sign gets 3 cards. I started writing on it because I wanted to learn more about decans as well. So I just like was doing some research and was writing down historical names of decans, etc. But each card basically, okay, let me see. So there are planets, which there are planets, and then each zodiac sign gets, if Donna is here and she's Cancer, what was it? Cancer. Okay, so Donna, I show your cards. So each zodiac sign, as we know, has 30 degrees in tropical astrology system. And then the Cancer gets split into 0 to 10 Cancer. That's the image and what presides over this decan based on this deck. Then there is 10 to 20 degrees Cancer. So that's another image. And then there's the last decan of Cancer, which is 20 till 30 degrees of Cancer. And this is also the associations often then that were given to those decans. And the images are very, you know, as you can see, like poster-like, kind of vintagey, cool looking. So I really like it. Again, because I was opening the Patreon, writing, recording, and doing all this stuff, I didn't have much time to play with this deck, but I did start a little bit, you know, like as I said, I started putting the associations of tarot that come with this. And oh, lost connection is like lost connection. Am I back? Have I gone? Can you guys hear me? Lost connection. Somebody says me, you. Can you guys see me and hear me? Or am I gone? Or am I not? Oh, I'm good here. Okay, good. Sorry. So yeah, this is the decan deck, Tarot Astrologique. And this is from Make Playing Cards, and that came from Make Playing Cards. Look, 10 degrees Taurus, from 10 to 20 with Medusa. Yeah, the Aries Saturn card. So it's pretty cool. I really like the images. I really enjoy the color also as well. It's muted. It's very much kind of feels vintage, like it feels like an old deck. Okay, so this one I got from a swap, and it came with this Worth Majors Only tarot deck, and that's also from Make Playing Cards. So that's just the not very contrasted, which I like, quite like pale colors, as you can see, but it makes it look quite aged. So I enjoy it. So this is Worth Majors. And you can use it with the astrology deck. It goes pretty well. So this one I got from a swap. And the lady who swapped with me, the people who swapped with me in general, they were so cool. Yeah, the Worth decks are cool. And she sent me these Finnish, she was from Finland. She sent me this Finnish playing cards because she said there is some Polish-Finnish connection, especially in the court cards. We had like some Swedish-Finnish like, you know, marriages in the history, etc. But look at the shape of the cards. It's so cool. It's a little bit different. So I thought like that they very, very sweet. And yeah, how like such a cool idea for her to send it to me. And she wrote the whole story about which cards are, you know, the Polish royalty. So that's pretty cool. And beautiful shape. With gorgeous backs. So I'm really loving this. And also, if you're a fan of playing cards, there is this cool Kickstarter going on by Jack. I'm going to link it below in the description box. He's actually making amazing playing cards usually, but right now the Kickstarter is for his like tarot deck, which is also mixed with the playing cards. So if you're a fan of playing cards, you can take a look at, I link it below. It's called, what is it called? Let me just see. I'm going to show you the decks. Jack, what's his name? Jack Penny. So his Kickstarter is for Shuffled Stories, Arcane Wildlife Tarot, and it has this beautiful majors, and then he does like playing cards minors. So they kind of a little bit illustrated. So if you're interested, you can take a look. I'm showing his, I'm going to link his Kickstarter below, but this is his Instagram if anybody wants to take a look. There's a link to Kickstarter, but I will link it below when I finish. So another deck that I received from a swap, or this was actually sent to, oh no, from a swap. I got this one. I so wanted this deck. Who knows what that is? Anybody? So this is the Dream Vision Tarot 3, Seed of Light edition. And this is by Emma Zhang. She is now kickstarted the Dream of Nile Tarot, and I backed it. I will probably back every deck of hers. I really like her work. So it's beautiful. And these are the backs. So yeah, everything is so sweet. So I got it from a swap, and these are the edges. And what I really loved about it, these are kind of the elfish backs. What I love about this deck, it's a little bit smaller than the regular tarot cards. So if this is the regular deck, like they narrower, as you can see. But I love about this one that she did color coordinated the suits. So the pentacles are all green, and the cups are kind of navy blue. And the wands are very kind of this orangey, red, pink, and majors are rainbowish. And it's just so cool when you read it, and when you put it in a spread, or when you put 3 cards out, it just looks so beautiful. And as I mentioned, like, I'm doing this Patreon. I opened the Patreon, and there is a tier where you get a reading once a month, like an energy update, when I use sound healing, when I use different cards. And I have 2 people who signed up for this one. It's limited to 10, but so there is still chance, guys. Go and sign up. But I've done the readings with this deck and with the energy chimes, and I just love how it shows up. For it just hits you at the right places, like with the color, with like, it's just very energetic. And since we're following the Venus cycle there, I follow the tropical and true sidereal, the real sky astrology. And Venus was in tropical in Capricorn when she in Pisces, when she met with the moon for the first time, and in Aquarius in true sky, in constellation of Aquarius. So this deck, I feel like it's a perfect mix of both, a little bit Aquarian, a little bit weirdy, kind of, out there, futuristic, and kind of alien, and then also a little bit Piscean, a little bit elfin. Both of them are very energetic signs. So this deck is awesome. I'm so excited I got this one, and I really wanted it, and I found it through a swap. So so excited. And this lady was so awesome. What she sent me was just one sec. And like, that shows, guys, that some of you are watching, because what she sent me were press-on nails. I'm going to wear them for Christmas, but I just thought, like, oh my God, that's so cute. She knew I like press-on nails, so that's cool. There's one deck that I purchased. Mary, she said she could send me a copy when she does the 2nd edition, but I couldn't wait. I really wanted this one. I live in the countryside in eastern Poland, and this is my life. This is like where I live. This is everything. Like, I like the guidebook. It has this awesome, I don't know, there's nothing kind of like very special maybe, but nobody does that. Everybody has those sharp edges. It looks nice. And I like how it's called the guide, but it's the double meaning, right? The guide and the guide. So this is the Feywood Oracle. So beautiful. And I'm waiting for one deck. This one is going, again, be very suited to my Patreon. It's from Tiffany Carroll, and it's an essential oil oracle deck. And I'm studying essential oils with Tiffany Carroll right now. And she's a great teacher. So now she came up with a new essential oil book, and she also came up with an oracle deck, and she's kindly sending me a copy for a review. So I'm going to share with you. I don't know, they look like Arcturians or Pleiadians. Yeah, they could be, Arcturians, Pleiadians, any of the Syrians. Yeah, totally. So they're very like Aquarian in this sense. But this deck is very much kind of Polish in feel. The creator lives in Holland. So Holland, Poland. I remember when I was learning English, I used to always say, I'm from Poland. And everybody thought, Holland? I'm like, no, Poland. And they, oh, Poland. And I'm like, finally, I had to learn that it's a long O. Poland, not Poland. Because everybody thought I'm from Holland. Who is the author? I got started. She is called Tiffany. I write it in the chat. She's called Tiffany Carroll. So her work is amazing. I purchased her like a vault. So a lot of her pre-recorded courses on essential oils. She had like a very special price. Actually, she does have this special price till 28th February. If anybody wants a code, you can write me an email and I send you the code. I think I can send it to 3 people. So if anybody's interested in studying with Tiffany, take a look. She has a YouTube channel under her name. She has Teachable website. You can find her. She's quite famous. She's a really great teacher, and she uses essential oils with aroma points. So with like not acupressure even, it's more like it's a different technique. You don't really press too much, but you use essential oils which are diluted on different points that are based on Chinese medicine. And it's quite an interesting approach because it just helps you to like embody and really work with the oils in quite an intimate way. So what I'm learning from her, some of these things, of course, I'm sharing on my Patreon as well, because that's why I opened it. Like I wanted to add all these things, but whenever I share on YouTube, people don't seem to be too interested in it. So I thought, I'm just going to do my like a new thing, and this is going to be only to people, for people who like the same things and want to learn and want to experience them. So it's a lot about essential oils because I'm studying now, and this is my whole life right now. So this is my library of essential oils, and I have some amazing people in my life who, like one of my friends, Sherry, she sent me a lot of her amazing essential oils as well. So I noticed that in my essential oils oracle decks a couple of years ago, because I've been into oils forever, but a couple of years ago, I didn't even know how half of the oils smell when I had my oracle decks. And suddenly now I know most of the oils, and I just find them so amazing, so fascinating. So I'm devotional. But I go all in. I'm a little bit like Natalia, like this. No wonder we're friends. It's like I just go crazy. If I like something, I'm like all in, and that's it. So right now, this is essential oils, and of course, working with them in relation to tarot. I always go, okay, this vetiver oil. Yeah, Donna, isn't it like when you start working with them, they just changing my life, and it's still happening. I mean, this process of like, wow, they just opening places in my head, heart, body that I didn't even know that exists. And I want to, I like mixing. So I'm always thinking, okay, this time on Patreon, we're working on like base chakra and base chakra oil. So everybody is like choosing one oil or two oils, whatever they want to work with. So I chose vetiver and spikenard. And like we're doing research, we exploring those oils, meditating with them, sniffing on them. When you learn about essential oils, it's really cool to like smell them. I'm writing articles on Patreon to share about stuff, how you connect with your oil, etc. But I also think, like, how can you think of, like, let's say vetiver, which is a very powerful, amazing oil, I love it. What tarot card would it be? So if you guys out there right now in the chat know how vetiver smells, that it's very rooty, it's very grounding, it's very kind of earthy, it's like earth in the forest, it smells like a little bit like, dead leaves and foliage. Like, what tarot card would that be? Yeah, exactly, Donna. Energy work, that's all I want to use them for as well, because I mean, this is mostly, that's why I love this aroma touch, because it's very energetic and subtle work with essential oil. 7 of Pentacles, I thought about that too. I even thought 4 of Pentacles from the major. I thought maybe Emperor, just because it's 4 and it's like very stable and grounded. But I thought even Hermit could be a good vetiver because it's slow. It doesn't come out of the bottle very fast. It's like really thick, and you have to wait and wait, right, for the vetiver to come out. So yeah, I thought like it's a cool way to play. So on this Patreon, we will have like Zoom lives when I hope there will be a community after a while when we can just chat and exchange ideas on Zoom. We can talk. So I think it would be cool. Oh, hey, Jen. Yeah, Jen, I actually did think of 4 of Cups as well, especially when I looked at this, like, this Tarot of Colors, which is a cool deck too. It has the best edges. It actually has the Four of Cups, which is kind of like greenish, brownish, grayish, like very much vetiverian type of feel. So, yeah, for you, it's a meditation card, Four of Cups. For me, it's like, but I'm changing. I'm learning. I'm learning to appreciate the Four of Cups. It's probably my nemesis, but yeah. Yeah, no, I agree. It is a meditation card. It is, if you want to look at Four of Cups from this more positive, and why not? It's a four, right? Like it's quite like stable, harmonized, grounding energy. So Polish salute. Sorry. Yeah, exactly. Oh, I will never show you the. Oh, look, that's the. So this deck, the Feywood Oracle, which I couldn't wait for a review copy, so I bought one. But this one has a lot of old people in it, and it's amazing. And as I said, this one is like where I live. This is my forest. These are my oak trees. These are my ivy, oak, birches. Like, how cool is it? If you've done any work with me, walking to the oak tree, it doesn't even look so amazing as on the card, but like my oak is a bit younger, I think. Oh, this is a maple, but there is an oak tree here as well. Now this was the first card I pulled. I love this one too. But there's a lot of beautiful older women, some animals, magical spots in the forest. And what is interesting, and I would like to get this lady on interview, that she painted a lot of those paintings in the forest. So she was actually in the elements, in nature, and I think you can feel it. It's just beautiful. So this one is, that's my favorite. Who has done the nature class with me? And we stopped at the moss and we were talking to moss, and this is the moss card. And I realized I have around me all of the mosses that she shows here. I have them all in this place when we were doing the nature walk with tarot cards. So yeah, this deck is pretty cool. And there's two more that I haven't shown. I think I did show it on YouTube at some point, but I got this Dreaming Oracle from Cara Roxanne and Melissa Chianta. And this is based on, it's actually, they really have like a really nice introduction to dream work in this book. So if somebody just doesn't know anything about how to work with dreams, and you like this art and you like this deck, this book has quite a good introduction. I've done quite a few dream courses in my long 50-year-old life. I've done two serious ones. One like a 6-week live course when I was still in Australia, and one online in Poland a couple of years ago, which was also really good. So I've learned a lot of kind of, like theory. And when I read the introduction in this, it's pretty good. And nice and kind of short, and, it's not too long. So this artwork is kind of just cute. So it could be for working with dreams, could be as an oracle deck per se, could be for working with inner child. I think also quite a safe deck in a sense. I know that not every inner child work deck has to be like cute and childish, but this one has different type of keywords. It's, mostly based on like dream symbols and stuff like that. So it has different cards of grief. It somehow feels open for some reason. It's maybe the artwork, the colors, it's not too like it doesn't close me off. Like it makes me kind of think quite spacious and lovely, soft but colorful colors. So nice color palette. And so this deck, I did a review of it. You can take a look at my channel. And there is one more deck that I'm waiting for a couple of more cards because they were missing. And it's interesting, at some point my friend Jen asked me if I want to swap for it, and I thought, not really. But then I noticed, I spoke with the creator, and she reached out, and this is the Astro Magicians tarot. What I loved about this particular one, and I'm going to actually chat with the creator, is that this is based on couple of images, the paintings that she has done in a ritualistic way. So she chose the right planetary hour. She dressed in a proper, like, kind of ritualistic clothes for the planets. And she's done the paintings based on, like, with, not based on, but like with inclusion and intention to connect with those planetary gods and goddesses and beings. So I think the big paintings are amazing. And then the minors are kind of taken like as all the aces are angels. And I'm going to talk with her because the minors are like unusual, and they kind of like different elements from the big painting. So there's a coherence in some sense. But I think this deck is mostly interesting for people who like astrology and who are kind of into a little bit of like astrological magic. I'm going to talk to the creator. We find out more because I didn't even have time to go into this one too much. But this just has arrived. So now I'm really excited, just waiting for Tiffany's Oracle deck, and I can't wait to have one more essential oil deck. Okay, I think I showed you guys everything that I wanted to. All my decks, all my press-on nails. If you missed it, watch the beginning of the live. These ones are quite long, but funny enough, they still on. I don't know. Do you have any questions? How are you going? I'm home by myself with my dog only. My husband went to Thailand. He's running a workshop there, and he's enjoying his time in summer again. And I kind of decided not to go this time because I came back from Thailand in December, so I wanted to stay here, do the Patreon, do some work, and I didn't go. But now he's sending me food pictures, and I want to do Polish salute. But no, of course, I'm happy for him. Yeah, Jen, fancy, right? All right. I hope everybody's doing great. You guys in New York, take care. Keep warm. Don't get blizzarded out, and maybe enjoy the snow while you have it. It's probably melting soon. As I said, we've melted. We have spring this week. But for all of you who are cold out there, take care. And I speak to you soon. And I highly invite you to join my Patreon. Everything is free this month, or most of the stuff. So if you want to just check it out, play, say hi, come on over. You can always be a free member. And if you want to support the work that I do, you can sign up for some tiers. But all this stuff is free. So Polish, what would be this? Polish invitation. Come to Patreon. Anyway, I speak to you soon, guys. Thanks for watching. Bye. Thank you. Thanks, Carmen. Thank you, guys. See you soon. Bye.